is SRT Panganiban from BSA 3102, and for today's video we're going to make this kind of figure, a spoon. So let's get started. So now let's open our SolidWorks, then change this part to MMGS, then SolidWorks add-ins, these two must be chosen, and settings, document properties, then let's find image quality, then make it higher, then okay. Then after that, let's have a top plane, then let's sketch. First, let's have a center line here, another center line, here, and another center line here. The next is the dimension. Let's type 22.5. Then this part, then this part is 105. So let's adjust this part and also this part. And now let's have a 3-point arc here. So let's click this part, this point, and this point, then merge points. Then after that, let's click this part and also this part, vertical. Then let's have its dimension 10. Then next is, let's have here a center point arc here, then another 3-point arc, then now let's click this part, tangent, and this part, tangent, and the dimension of this part is 16.5, and this part is 40. And now let's have another 3-point arc here, and dimension of 9, and the dimension of this is 6. Then let's click this part, then tangent. Then after that, let's have center point arc here, then vertical. The dimension of this is 6. Then 3-point arc here, then click this part, tangent, then smart dimension of 600. Then after that, let's click mirror entities, click this part, 1, 2, 3, 4, then this center line, then check. So as you can see, it looks like spoon. So next is exit. So the next thing that we're going to do is to have a isometric view. Then let's click front plane. Front plane. Then normal 2. So let's have a 3-point arc here. Then another arc here. Then another arc here. Then after that, let's click this part, tangent, this part, tangent. Then dimension, this part is 84. This part is 12. And this part is 54. Then now the radius. This part is 500. This part is 20. And this part is 40. So now let's have a center line here. Then let's click the center line. Then let's choose vertical. Then check. Then after that, let's click this point. Also this point. Then make pierce. Then let's get the dimension of this part 10. So lastly, we're going to have the dimension of this. This is 143.50. So exit. Now let's click right plane. Then show. Then after this, let's have another plane. So let's type 31.42. Then check. Then let's have another plane again. Let's click this part. Then check. Then after this, let's have a arc. So let's click this part, then sketch. Let's have an arc here. 3-point arc. Click this point and also this point. Then horizontal. Then select. Then after this, let's have the dimension. Let's type 30. Then after that, Let's click this arc, then this point, pierce. So let's make it bigger. Then exit. Then let's hide. Then after that, let's click this part, then sketch, another plane, another arc, 3-point arc here. Click this point and also this point, then horizontal again, then another point here, then now let's have its dimension. The dimension of this is 10. Then the next thing that we're going to do is to click this point and this point, then coincident. Then let's make it bigger also. Then simply exit. Then hide this plane. Then after that, this plane. Sketch. Let's draw another arc here. So 3-point arc. Click this point and this point horizontal. Then this point, select, and the dimension is 40. Then after this, let's click this arc, also this point. Let's click pierce. Let's make it smaller. Then exit. Then hide. And now let's click analysis preparation, then surface, then boundary surface. So right click selection manager, this part and this part. So check. So next is lofted. Click this part and also this part. Then click this part. Boundary surface 1. then this part, then check. And surfaces again and lofted surface. Let's click this part and this part. Then this part, check. So now let's click front plane, then sketch. Then let's click this sketch tree, then convert entities. So next, let's click this part, normal to, then let's have a center line here, center line, then click the center line, then click vertical, then click this point, control, and click this line, then coincident. Then after that, let's click trim entities, then trim this part, then let's increase this line. So now let's click exit, then let's go to analysis preparation, surfaces, boundary surface. Let's click this part, then this part, let's click this line, then check. So as you can see in this part, the surfaces, surface bodies, there are 4, so we need to make it 1. So the thing that we're going to do is surface, then its surfaces, then this part, then check. So the surface bodies become 1. So now to make this object look like spoon, let's click surfaces, then trim surface, then let's click this part, then this part, then check. So as you can see, it became spoon. Then now, the last thing that we're going to do is to make it thin. So next is insert, boss base, and thicken. Then let's type 1. So finish, this is the final output. And if you want to change the colors, the color, click this part, metal, so finish. Thank you for watching. God bless.